What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Last time, we got going on our second case, have managed to take on a client known as Dr. Gray, and he has some connection, or at least heard about the Fae clan. We've reunited with Maya, and apparently she's going to do her first official seance for Dr. Gray, so that way his clinic doesn't just have a bad reputation. In this episode, we are going to leave the chamber so that way Gray and Maya can do their seance. It's been a bit since I last recorded, as what seems to be a recurring theme, unfortunately. I do have a little bit of a prediction about how this trial's gonna go. So, I've been thinking about how the start of the trial has been going, like the prelude, and like how Maya's apparently like behind bars again. It's like, how does that relate to this? I have a prediction of how this entire thing's gonna go. So, hold on with me while I tell you how I think this is going to end up. So, how I think it's going to happen is that during this seance, the ghost, in giant air quotes, is going to come back and kill Dr. Gray. Since Maya's the only one in the room, she is presumed guilty of murder, again, and so she's behind bars and we're gonna have to defend Maya. What actually ends up happening is that Morgan here, in a manner best described as somehow, convinces Gray and Maya that she is the ghost, somehow kills Dr. Gray. Again, not entirely sure what motive is yet, but that's just what happens. And then we're gonna have to band together with Pearl, because Maya's not gonna be able to be trusted. We're gonna band together with Pearl in order to prove Maya's innocence, and then throw her mother behind bars. Again, no idea what motive is right now, but that is my prediction of how this is going to end up. Will I be right? No idea! Let's find out. I honestly thought that would be it. I guess we move elsewhere? Hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask! I'm sure I heard that southern accent, so... Oh, no! Is this who I think... Is this Lotta? Yup. Oh, well, I'll be! It's Mr. Phoenix Wright! How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You're, Lotta Hart. You're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. So I guess you're still at it. Being photographer, I mean. Of course! And today, I'm gonna give myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to wasting time. Channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Okay, yeah, that's a massive curveball into my whole thing. Apparently the person's still sleeping here. Okay, well, no idea how this is gonna end up. Let's go. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Right? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally! Let's go! Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny! Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp on English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland! Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you... This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we will request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lana up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there! Oh, hell no, I'm not asking Morgan for permission. Well, Mr. Lion, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key and the kids got it. We're going to have to break down the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes. There is one matter, that is. Don't try to stop me! You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Company law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man! Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lana, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This girl, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, City Boy. Leave this to the granny. Well, that is not what I expected at all, and I kind of forgot that when Maya does her seance, her physical form literally becomes that which she becomes. God, I do not remember DL6. My cell phone doesn't get a reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Okay, quick question. Where did the gun come from? Hey, mister? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. That just seems weird to me. Where did the gun come from in that case? It's not like Maya's body magically materializes a gun if it was on the person's body when they died. Still, at least if I was partially right, in which Gray is the victim in all this. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gen with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. Okay, we don't really have anything unless we can present that. Okay, back to the crime scene. I guess we can also talk to Morgan while we're at it. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye! How's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit-severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please! She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. You again! What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jimshoe? My name isn't Jimshoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Okay. Can we go in? Or are they gonna kick us out? The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions. Alright? Okay, cool. We actually can talk to Gumshoe. Okay, let's see what the crime scene. It's actually pretty cut and dry. Does it look like that there might be some sort of hidden wall back here? I don't know. I also can't actually examine anything. But I mean, it seems simple enough. I mean, this seems rather dirty. So I don't know. This seems suspicious to me, and we'll probably get back to that at another point. But otherwise, it's just the blood splatter right here. Not like we can examine anything here, but we can talk to Gumshoe at least. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya's... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Alright. Cause of death. Gunshot wound! So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. A stabbing? That seems almost overkill. Can't exactly do anything with that. Only thing we have is our badge and the map. Maybe the person's in the side room's awake? I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Ah! Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh! No! Actually, the situation's kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So like, a murder's that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes! A person's killed another person! Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Okay, this is not at all who I was expecting to see. Yeah, Eenie Meenie. Of course. So, what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Huh, Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh. That doesn't sound fun. I love how it's sesame seeds because burgers. I'm wondering if it's... Because someone said that it was ramen before, and I'm wondering, like, what exactly it would be for... for translation. Or if it was something else entirely. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Okay, do you have any idea of what happened? So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that! I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Okay, zero emotion from that. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Okay. I don't have anything to present her unless I show her my attorney badge. Yeah, I don't have anything. Unless I basically... Yeah, I mean, it says evidence and present. Well, evidence just brings me back to here. But yeah, just present Dr. Gray's picture.
I'm, like, totally bad at remembering people's names.
Oh.
But I, like, remember seeing that face somewhere before. Like, I think.
Well, thanks for trying. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead. Okay, that did nothing. Okay, does she know about the little girl? No. Does she know about Maya? Oh, she does!
Oh, hey, that's like Maya Fey, right? She's, like, totally way famous. Like, well, for people like us, like, you know?
Way famous? Maya?
I mean, like, she's like the daughter of the master, right?
Huh. Well, at least you remember some things. Okay, cool. She can recognize Maya. We don't have anything else. Cool. There's no one here, as usual. Oh! Ah! Hi! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Huh. Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. That's the key. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Okay, and she left. Cool. Okay, and she didn't run here, so she ran back to... Oh, she's back here. Okay, well, we can talk about the item that she has. And she's gone again. Okay, back to the meditation room. There's no one here. Back to the channeling chamber. We can't really talk to Gumshoe more. Cool! There's nothing more that we can do. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let me be next! Ah, don't scare me like that! What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Okay... Did you see or notice anything that struck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer? That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did, 2 even! The Seance murder. Sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those comps to the scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? That's because we have this exact same thing. Except instead of Edgeworth being on the line, it's Maya. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight.
What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. The next day. Morning? I guess I must do it at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya!
What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center.
I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It may as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so...
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
You don't have to be nice to me. I understand.
Alright, well... It's starting out a little bit late, so let's maybe go through as much as we can with Maya, and then we'll call it a day. So you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title has passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, and it's all just an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. Okay, so what does she remember happening? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling.
This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. I mean, someone did die!
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?!
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing?
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
A dream? Okay, what's this dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that.
I see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell, too.
Under the ground?
Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before.
I guess this is about all the information I'm gonna gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it. Okay?
Huh? It? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But
What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty! I'm a murderer!
No one's decided that yet.
But I did! I killed that person with these 2 hands!
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless! If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure!
Stop it!
Help me. Nick, help me, I'm scared!
Don't worry, I will. When is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Magatama, huh? Okay. I guess that's everything. So I guess the next thing we gotta do is find Pearl then. That's about the best we can do.
But we're gonna call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
We're gonna do what Maya requested. We are gonna head back to Kurain and see if we can't try to talk to Pearl. I'm not sure Morgan's really gonna be super helpful, plus I still think she's the actual killer. But we'll at the very least try to get in contact with Pearl, and hopefully she won't keep running away from us. So until next time, everyone, take care.